Hey folks, Tom McHale here from American Handgunner Magazine. We are here with another episode of American Handgunner Insider. And guess what? It is that time of year again. New year, mid January. All of the gun nerds like me are headed off to the annual SHOT, SHOT, Shooting, Hunting, Outdoor Trade Show in Las Vegas. Why do you care? Well, mainly because of I guess I'll say plethora of new products, guns, gear, accessories, clothing, anything remotely related to the shooting and hunting industries. It is all there. I am always at a loss to explain the scale of this event. It fills up, well, a whole convention center and then a whole other convention center and all the space in between. Let's put that in perspective. This year there are 2,700, almost 3,000 exhibitors at SHOT Show. If you line up all the booths and walk by them, that is about just under 14 miles of booths. It goes for about 3.5 days, 70, 80,000 people. The numbers vary year to year, but anybody and everybody who makes stuff for this industry is there. You can only imagine the number of new products in all those categories that we are going to see. The scale is truly epic. If you do the math on this, I'm a nerd. You can spend if you spend every minute that the show is open buzzing by booths, you are allotted just about 35 seconds per booth. That's 3.5 days divided by 2,700 exhibitors, and there you have it. Anyway, I just wanted to spend a minute today talking about some of the new things that we can only pick out a representative, literal handful, partly because there's so many, and also because a lot of this stuff doesn't get announced until next week. So, the week of January 20th, you will see lots of material coming out from us on the YouTube channel and social media. We'll be doing insider episodes from the show, kind of talking about all the new stuff. But a few things we can talk about now. So let's go ahead and touch on the kind of stuff you might see at SHOT Show. I have been a Beretta fan forever, of the classic 92 design. It was the first gun I carried on a regular basis. Yeah, I know, a little bit of a strange choice, but hey, like I said, I'm a gun nerd. Anyway, I happened to stumble across this in the new products area of the SHOT Show website. This is a Davidson's exclusive. Those are the gallery of guns, folks. So you can check it out there. But it is a 92XI Gara, I don't know, 9 millimeter. But the neat thing about it, one, it looks cool. It has a compensator, but it is a single action only Beretta. There have been a few of these on coming and going on and off throughout the years. Anyway, kind of itching to see this one. Looks fun. Folks at Staccato are always busy. New guns coming out. The new HD 2011 from Staccato is designed to take Glock compatible Glock pattern magazines. Big deal. You can also get steel magazines from Staccato if you prefer those, but based on the size of the gun, they'll have a couple of different size profiles coming out. You can use different Glock compatible magazines as well. They've also made some changes to the mounting system. Instead of using plates, now you can do direct mount optics, make them sit a little bit lower on the gun, and get a better co-witness with the iron sights. And you might be able to tell if you look at the picture real close, they've moved the rear sight in front of the optic, which is kind of a nice feature for that direct mount system. Don't forget wheel guns. Lots of cool stuff there. The folks at Charter Arms are going to be showing a bunch of their double dog revolvers, dual cylinder 9 millimeter for one and 38 357 on the others. So I look forward to seeing some of that as well. I'm hearing rumors that on the revolver front, we're going to see some new cowboy guns, some new single action six guns, and a new lightning style rifles. So I think we are going to be talking to one of our writers who kind of specializes in the Old West stuff, Alan Garber's, and he has indicated that he's going to beeline for those two booths and bring back the scoop. We'll get him on camera for an insider from the show and talk about that from the event. So stay tuned. Boy, 2X11 type guns are all the rage these days. So for those of you not familiar, think 1911 redesigned for 9 millimeter in a double stack configuration. Staccato does the 2011. Springfield Armory is making a really nice one. EAA Gerson has got the 2311 series and multi-caliber options. And now Kimber is going to be showing the 2K11 series. So I'll get some good photos of that, maybe a little video, and we'll bring you up to speed on what they're doing over at the Kimber booth as well. Lots and lots of accessories. Always been a fan of Lyman gear. Solid, it works. I got a ton of it down in my reloading cave. And I just got my hands on the 2025 catalog, and they're letting us talk about some of this stuff now. A couple things that jumped out at me as interesting. The AccuPrime system, kind of a rotary driven priming tool. So I'm really anxious to try this out, because think of the leverage and control you have over primer seating and primer seating depth. Apparently you can control this thing to a very fine degree as to how deep you want to set your primers, how many fractions of an inch you might want that inset into the cartridge case. So we'll bring back the scoop on that. Also, if you don't have it, everybody needs a nice set of gunsmith screwdrivers. It looks like Lyman's got some new toolkits coming out. So I think I'm meeting with them on Thursday, as I recall, of next week. So we will keep you posted. Folks at Real Avid never disappoint at SHOT Show. They've always got a bunch of new gear. I know there's a new torque limiter set coming. Looks like a universal tool with inserts for different torque settings, for mounting scope rings, for mounting scopes to the rings, whatever you need to do. Very important to keep things tight and stuck together through recoil. So there we have it. And one of the fun things about SHOT Show is that you never know what you're going to find. People are always coming up with unusual new products. And I just picked out an example of one that caught my eye here from the folks at Livefire Tactical Training. This is a form of a dummy round, I guess you would call it, for inducing type 3 double feed malfunctions. So the idea is not, you can use it for dry fire, but take it to the range, mix it in with your regular ammo, shoot away, and you will get a double feed. So if you want some practice dealing with that kind of stuff in a real environment, there you go. And there will be a ton more products kind of like this, just things you never knew existed. So there you have it. Anyway, stay tuned. We will be coming to you next week with live and recorded shows of all the various things we find. If you like this kind of content, do two things. Hit the subscribe button and hit the like button, and we will have that coming to you. That's it for today. I will see you all next week from Las Vegas.